Welcome everyone to tonight's session. We have The Forge as our hosting service for Foundry. If you need hosting, check out The Forge. Without further ado, we're going to get our players to state what's going on in their characters' minds and what happened last session during that kind of what's going on in the characters' minds, and then we're gonna determine if we're gonna slide down the hill and break any more bones or not. Who wants to go first? Or should I just call people out?
Kelly's tired. Kelly's tired. Like, I just freaking
I don't remember anyone giving a convincing argument for running. Does anyone give a convincing argument?
Emiko apparently thinks that if we don't turn back, we're doomed.
Yes, but I asked for a convincing argument. We never got one, so I'm not exactly convinced we should run.
No, I'm not convinced.
I got a
I mean, I said that if you want to die, you know.
Yeah, that's not a convincing argument. We've already died. I mentioned that.
I feel like dying, but all this is real, though.
Oh, that felt pretty real.
Yeah, you know, real death, not real death.
Like dying and not coming back. Death.
I mean, Goey is sitting down on the ground and not moving. I am not going anywhere. I'm not going down the hill.
I'm back down the mountain.
You might be by yourself then.
Well, I was chasing the guy, so I'm like all the way back. I'm not at the bottom, but like I'm pretty close.
I'll fit back up here then.
Oh, I'm catching my breath. That was a lot of work. I like ran into 3 trees.
I mean, you also got pretty beat up, and I think that Zangetsu was running down the hill, well, moving down the hill to aid you.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna run and
No.
injure myself in the process, but I was heading down there.
I'm in the process of catching my breath and going to assess the damage.
How many ribs are out of place?
Yeah. Does it hurt when I breathe?
How many ribs did I have before is the real question. I'm not sure I kept.
I knew I should have counted my ribs before going down this mountain. So yeah, I mean, the first thing I'm gonna do is medicine check.
How you just goes, are you okay?
Under halfway. Barely, but it is under halfway. By like 1.
So you're only half dead?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That means you're also half alive.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Got 3 successes and 2 advantages.
Well, that was a good roll.
So I can.
Do be aware that I have a +4 in my magic tree, or no, +3, excuse me, almost +4. I'm saving up. So when I heal, it's going to be meaty.
And then I can get rid of some strain.
I think she's trying to stop her bleeding before she tries to limp back up the hill and slips on her blood.
Pretty much. Can I use my advantages for strain? Do the advantages do anything for medicine checks?
Not unless you have traits that do it. Or talents.
I can get rid of 1 strain because I have I believe, the physician, so that gets rid of 1 strain. I only had 2 strains, so it wasn't that bad.
Did we end up doing the end of scene recovery?
No. So if people want to do end of scene strain recovery, you can do that now.
Oh, good. What do we roll for that? I forget. Coordination or discipline?
There's discipline.
Okay, great. Yay. Because my coordination sucks. We're not doing difficulty either, because, yeah, okay, I get it.
That takes care of my strength.
Pretty. I am no longer strained. That is sweet.
Brain recovery is useful, especially when you roll well.
Mm-hmm.
The advantage and success are the same.
No, I don't think so. It's a simple check.
Yep.
I mean, what do advantages... I mean, advantages also cover it, don't they?
Not for simple.
Okay. But I will put one strain back. Pardon me.
Yeah, I'm still in a bit of a rough state. Make a leadership check for the people that are still up the hill.
Sure.
I'm just gonna be like, well, let's not jump off a cliff, shall we?
Well, that looks painful. Let's not copy that one.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I'm fine. I'm still on my feet.
Sort
All
of.
right. Well,
What about the other guy?
Oh, he is... he didn't look too good when he went in the river. But, like, I'm fine.
But yeah, you guys got some good info last time. You made it good ways up the hill.
Yeah, we crossed the river, having noticed that the goods that must have been accumulated in the bandit camp had not been removed from the bandit camp by land. And Young noticed that there were some obvious signs that there were some barges missing. And so we took to the river and we noticed that there was some smoke. So we went towards that. And when we landed, we saw signs that seaborne or like waterborne vessels had been here, which led us to thinking, well, if they've been here, then they might have unloaded here. And it looked like they had been unloaded, but there was no signs of any where it went from here. So like Young showed that, and then we saw that there was a mountain, and it's like, okay, guess we can go up the mountain. That's where the smoke is. And so yes, our resident, totally not assassin, took point. And did some scouting, accidentally notified someone on the path who took off running, and she ran after him, trying to, prevent him from telling everybody else where the smoke is, that we were coming. The rest of us tried really hard to keep up and kept not doing so well. It was rough going for, what was it, 2 or 3 hours of like trying to climb up this hill or something, this mountain. And then what, you got up to the top and you caught up to the person, right? As well as, is that right? Yeah, you caught up to the person and then they decided to...
I thought Zengetsu was the one that caught her.
Oh, Zengetsu was? So my apologies.
I was pretty sure that she like tripped or lost her footing or something.
The one that ran got back to their little settlement and then warned everyone, and then everyone else started going back further up the mountain, and then we were trying to catch up to them. And Zengetsu managed to tackle 3 of them.
Oh, yeah. Great. And one of those 3 yeeted themselves off the hill. Is that right?
Yes.
Right.
And then Emiko killed one of them. And we have one still alive.
And then Emiko yeeted herself off the hill. Because how dare we leave someone possibly alive? That can't ever happen.
No.
Didn't we, at the very, very end, didn't we find that the person that floated down the river floated back to the city and got pulled out by some guy, that old beggar guy that had been hanging on?
We don't know about that, but that's where
no, I'm just like, yeah, that was
that's where it like left off.
The viewers got to learn about that.
Yes, they did.
So, yay.
Yay.
So, who is going to help Emiko outvote those of us who think we should keep going?
Hell no. Emiko's dead. She's definitely dead. She's definitely dead. She's been scrubbed off the will, and she's definitely dead.
I yelled down the hill and said, "Are you okay?" And she didn't say anything. So I'm with him. She's dead.
Yeah, I went down the hill after her though, so I'm gonna probably be able to help.
Can you pick her up and carry her up the hill, like over your shoulder or something?
I don't think Emiko's going to be very happy.
Well, you're not going to want to come up.
So you're going to force me?
You're the one that's super adamant that we not continue.
That's just because she knows.
Yeah, it's definitely takes a lot more time to get up the hill than down, especially when you go that route.
I got down pretty fast.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. For those of you who forgot or weren't here last time, they're not 90-degree hill, but fairly steep. At least
degrees.
45, probably sharper than that.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a mountain filled with trees.
So it's pretty rough going, which is why it took so long to get up. So you're climbing up a steep. So that's why it took so long to get up to where you were. Even though it wasn't really that far, it takes a lot of work to go up sharp stairs. Well, there's not even stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, do we have like climbing gear that could help us? Not that that's gonna. I mean, we've
Do you
already
have
like
climbing gear?
we've already
Only have-
climbed up. Like
The only thing I have is a grappling hook.
I mean, we're not sitting on the side of the mountain. Like we're like, right? We're on like relatively, not relatively flat compared to the rest.
Well, it's
We
not
only
flat,
have what we brought us.
but it's narrow path. You can kind of fit
Okay.
on it.
Okay, so we're like our Galway's legs hanging off the side of the mountain, I guess.
Had you not jumped
Either
off the
that, or
mountain,
you're
I could have
leaning up
given you a
against a
buff.
tree.
You were both talking at the same time. Go ahead, Dave.
I mean, you if you're sitting, you're either hanging them off the side or you're leaning up against a tree.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Like Matt's
You
been
all right there,
having some
Matt?
issues.
I don't know. We'll see. My
Do we need to go back to Discord? If we do, it's fine.
my thing's playing up. I'll see. We'll just see.
Okay, no worries. But yeah, like, I want to keep going. I know, like me and how you want to keep going. I don't know what Zangetsu wants to do because he's down there helping Emiko. Emiko doesn't want to go. What does Giang want to do? Does he want to keep going or does he want to turn around?
Gian
Seems
is
like-
starting to gather a pile of rocks together to make a marker of Emiko's death.
I mean,
Pulling out the incense sticks.
that is not what I expected.
Starts burning Joss
Come
paper.
on! She just threw herself off a mountain, and I
Yeah,
saw
not
her
hill.
collide with a tree, and I heard the crack of her arm, and then she
It's so
kept
far
on
down, we
going.
can't
That was-
see it.
That was the other. That was the dude. That wasn't Emiko. Emiko ran into a couple of trees, sure, but she didn't crack her arm.
I didn't crack my arm.
Well, either way,
Depends
she
how
ran
closely
That's
you're
the grumpy-
watching.
How is it that the grumpy bear is the optimist in this situation?
Remember, I was throwing up at the time, okay?
That's true. You were. You were quite nauseated. Pardon me.
I apologize, puppy, for Young's behavior.
Oh, you would make a grave for Emiko?
Well, that moves you up her
That's
respect
so
list.
sweet.
Well, I mean, how many animes or similar movies and stuff like that happen, right? The person disappears, and it seems like there's no way they could survive. So someone's
Yeah.
heartbroken.
Yeah.
They set up some funereal marker for them.
Yeah.
And then the person comes across it is like, what?
What is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's perfect. It fits.
Oh yeah.
So 2.5, 3 hours later, as you guys are talking about deciding what to do, because the first hour you're kind of catching your breath. Probably about 2 hours in, you hear someone down the hill from you more. Down the mountain.
I'm
Towards
gonna.
the little village.
So we don't hear Emiko or Zangetsu. We hear somebody else.
Well, I mean, it would be Emiko at that point in the village.
Oh,
but
all right.
you don't necessarily see it unless you've been really keeping an
Okay.
eye on it.
I mean, I'm
Where
just
did
like
Zangetsu
chilling.
go? Because I thought he was there
He
with
went
you.
down. He went down with Emiko.
He came
Yeah, I
after
was
I,
gonna go try and help
wiped out.
make
It
sure
might
that.
be Zangetsu and Emiko then. You don't know.
Yeah, I was going down to see if she was okay, and
I'm gonna yell down the
When-
hill and
when you
ask
get-
like
yeah,
if they're
like-
okay.
he got away.
Because in my tiredness, I forgot that we're trying to be quiet. So I'm gonna just say I'm gonna throw caution
Hey,
to the
you
wind
guys!
and yell down the mountain. Are you okay? I mean, it's not like they don't know we're coming. Like, it's not, they know we're here.
Not exactly where we are, though.
Now
They do now.
They absolutely do now, yes. They absolutely do now. Or do I get a response, or am I just shouting into the void?
Is it too late to get a transfer?
Can we
Yes.
hear the yelling?
Yeah.
I just yell back, shut up.
Young starts
Good.
piling up another pile of rocks for whoever's next.
Does Emiko need healing?
I have like 2 wounds now.
Oh, you're 2 wounds?
okay,
or
so
I
I
thought-
you're-
got
good.
2
You're in pretty
wounds
good shape.
because I had 6 and then I healed myself,
Okay.
and now I'm down to 2.
You rolled
You're
really
also-
well for
And you're a
self-care.
doctor.
Yeah.
You're a doctor.
And so when I get down there, you said that he got away?
Yeah, I'm like, he got away. He rolled into the river.
Well, maybe he'll drown.
Let's hope.
If not, we'll deal with him another day.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I'm sure there's nothing about recurring villains in any stories.
Rolling my eyeballs.
All right, should we head back up?
Just looks up the mountain. Just I don't know if going back up the mountain is such a good idea, you know what I mean? I'm already down here.
Well, the rest of the bandits are up there.
I still don't think it's a good idea going after them.
Why not?
Just because we don't know anything about them. We should maybe look into more of that before going in blind. Trying to come up with any excuse.
Well, I mean, we did ask around. Nobody knows anything about these people.
We have a name now. The one boss is Reaper. We know.
That seems fairly generic. Well, you know, it's supposed to be intimidating or whatever, but it's just a word. Is anybody gonna know who Reaper is?
Only one way to find out.
Well, there's 2. We could go up there and see what this is all about. Maybe it's just a name. Maybe he doesn't know how to use a sword at all. Who knows?
Aren't you worried about this extermination squad? We should probably find out more about them before going in blind.
Well, let's at least go up and meet with everybody else. They're still up there.
Okay, give me like 5 minutes. To catch my breath.
She wasn't a very nice person, but
Oh, this is where you're saying a few words.
He's eulogizing you while you come up behind him. This is exactly. Oh man, this is great.
Because she's taking some time down there, so
It'll take me like
yeah.
5 minutes, and then after that, I'm like, all right, let's start heading back up.
How do you mark this cairn for her? Do you leave any markers of who it's for? Do you carve on the trees, put paper, what?
What do I have? Let's have a look at what I have. Because, like, she's gonna take another 2 hours to at least to get up here.
Yeah. She's crying in the inside, walking up this mountain again.
Maybe 3 hours with all the injuries and shit. How powerful is magical
doing
healing?
better.
Are we talking like erasing bruises and stuff, or just closes it up?
Heals. It fully heals you.
Oh, okay. Miracle healing, got it.
Yeah.
Oh, I tried to raise my grit another
I
level.
probably have a couple broken ribs.
Yeah, you tried to raise it. What happened?
No, I tried to raise my grit another level, but it didn't actually raise my strain. Because it's not, of course, directly connected. So, just
Okay,
mentioning
I'll
that.
have a look. Yeah, I'll have a look.
Doesn't have to happen right now.
I
I know
think
I
we
have
had to do it through effects. Yeah, you have to do it through effects.
figure if I'm going to have all these spells, I better have a lot more strain.
It's the attribute key is strain threshold, change mode add, and value 1 per rank of crit.
Yeah, I'll just increase the one that's already there. You only did it by 1?
Yeah, I only had enough points to go up by 1.
Yeah, you can just change it from 1 to 2. That'll do it.
Yeah, I've got it.
Thank you.
There you go.
Hey guys, I seem to have just magically understood how to heal people. Is anyone injured?
Man, I'm not gonna turn it away. I've got 4 wounds. If you want to do it, if you want to test your magic on me, you're welcome to.
Remember,
Yeah, out of
if you
combat, it's really easy, so no worries.
use a maneuver. If you use a maneuver to aim, effectively, you get a boost die on your action. And you're out of combat, so feel free to use a maneuver.
So, in answer to the question, yes, I do leave something. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take off my fine cloak that I've been wearing since the very start of the campaign. And I am going to lay it over the this can. And I am, so we've got Hayu up here, right? Hayu still up here? I'm going to ask Hayu if he can, like, inscribe calligraphy, write, paint Miko's name on the cloak.
So, sadly for my roll, my first roll at least, I got 1 success and 4 advantages, which is 1 wound and 4 strain. So I know that's not quite as helpful as we were hoping, but
That's fine. I'll take the 1 wound. I'll take that off, and I'll take the other strain off. And if anybody wants the other 3 strain to take off, be my
You
guest.
can't do that. You can't
Oh,
do
yeah,
okay.
you can't share it like that. Not unless I had targeted both of us, and then we would both get 3.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's fine. I
Hey,
am
did
now
you
with 3
hear-
wounds and 0 strain.
Do you hear Gyung's question to you?
To me?
Yes.
What, sorry, nope. Wait, we just
Okay.
lost somebody.
Yeah, we lost Gyung, and he had asked you if you could write Emiko's name on a piece of cloth that he drooped over the cairn for her.
Absolutely.
His fine cloak.
Have I ever seen her name written, or have I just heard it?
Yeah.
I've seen it. Okay.
You back, Matt?
Yeah. No. Definitely. Yeah. I'll give my 3
Please.
bows. Mad respect, Joe. I wouldn't have jumped off that cliff.
Well, according to Gyang, she's dead, so he's building her a funereal marker.
It's gonna be awkward when I get back up.
Matt's restarting his PC.
Was Gyung injured? Or was that just me and
I don't think he was
Yeah,
injured.
okay. Can I do another healing roll but targeting myself and Yahweh?
Yeah, Gyang is down on strain, but not wounds.
Yeah, he can heal all our strains, so I'm not too terribly worried about that. I just don't want to leave our primary, well, secondary fighter, main fighter, however you want to talk about it. He gets hit a lot.
You don't want to let your
Tank.
Don't want to let the shield die.
barrier
Yes,
wounded.
yes, the shield barrier. Welcome back.
Yeah.
That was a quick
Sorry.
reboot. Goddamn.
I got no successes. I just healed some strain. That was it.
Right. Yeah, so how much of what I said came actually through?
I
I
cut
wrote
all
her
of
name
it.
on it.
So,
I just confirmed that I'd seen her name written, so I could spell it correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wrote her name on it. I said I'd give my 3 bows.
Great, so I am going to lay that cloak over the grave and weigh it down with rocks. By the way,
Okay.
that's a 70 money item right there.
I have good handwriting. Just want to point that out.
Ugh. Wow, Young, I didn't know you cared
Now-
so much.
I have a question
This
for you.
was
Oh, we did
awful.
all this in like 30 minutes. You're probably still climbing.
Did the name get written on the inside or the outside of it when it's being worn?
Well, he said he laid it on the ground and told me to
Yeah.
paint it. So I'm assuming he picked which side I was supposed to paint, and I just did what he said.
Yeah. And that's why I'm asking.
He would put it on the inside of the cloak.
Okay.
But the inside of the cloak is now facing up, so that it can be seen.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get that. So, I wanted to make sure I knew because it could become relevant. I'm not sure why. All right. So, Gyang, Hayu, Gyawei, are you going to wait for Zengetsu to get back, or are you planning something?
I would not stay exactly where I am. Once I had made this cairn and covered it, I would at least move, I don't know, off out of this general area where someone has just yelled out that we're here and that, are you okay? I would at least move, I don't know, a little bit away from that. I don't know, like 5-10 minutes.
Do you move back towards the village or further away from it? It's not really a village, the outpost place.
So is there only toward and away from the smoke, or is there like a further along the hill but not closer to it? Because we're in 3 dimensions.
Yeah, I mean, you could move straight up the hill if you wanted. It's going to be a lot harder because you're going straight against, but it's doable.
He doesn't really want to keep climbing. So if by moving, so he moves. Oh. How to describe that? He's moving. So because we came up a path, right?
Yeah, so you kind of went up this bit of a trail to the outpost, And you left the outpost going up further.
How far from the trail are we when I make this can?
$30 if you're climbing up safely. But you know that back where that outpost was, there's a lot more flat area and stuff that you could sit or lay and move about instead of just a small path to walk up or down.
Okay. In that case, has anyone ever been on a scout or other like hiking trail thing where you pile up rocks in different formations to represent words or represent like messages? He would just lay a couple of like, make a little marker every 30 paces or 30 paces towards her cairn, and then lead that back to the outpost so that essentially anyone that knew that was there, they could find the marker. He would place the last marker at the outpost. So he's making his way back to the outpost, with the outpost being the last place that this marker exists, so that if anyone finds it, they can follow it back to the can, essentially.
Okay.
I mean, it's the Hansel and Gretel method.
Yeah, 30 or 50 paces, like it's something like that.
Yep.
So that will take a little bit of time.
Yeah, Gallo's gonna be stubborn. He's not going anywhere. I'm just gonna stay where I am and wait for the group to make it back.
I will let them know when they get to the outpost that he stayed there.
Hey, you, what are you doing?
I'd follow the bard. I mean,
The bug.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
he seems very
So
confident. Like he feels very sure of himself. That would be reassuring to me. The bear does not seem sure of himself.
Fair enough.
Hayu is following Gyang. Gyang, you get back to that outpost. Back down the hill. And you see a blue-skinned humanoid and a non-blue-skinned humanoid coming up the path towards the little outpost.
I see a blue-skinned humanoid and a non-blue-skinned humanoid. He would hide because he doesn't know who these humanoids are. He would hide. He doesn't know if these are friendly humanoids or not. So I'm gonna try to make a stealth check, please. I'm not good at this, but I'm gonna take my time, and it's gonna take them time to come up here. Can I have a boost for like taking my time to try and hide myself away? Cool. And what difficulty is it to just stay still, and just a normal difficulty? Is there someone decent behind?
I think what I'll do is, instead of doing that, what we'll do is we'll use your stealth
As the DC.
and add as the DC for them to find you, and we'll add a setback because you took a little extra time to kind of set things up.
I
Does that sound good?
I also want to paint the narrative a little bit with this role.
Let's do.
There's a little bit of this, which is the little kid who stands behind the very thin pole. Very thin pole says that I'm hiding. So I don't see them, because if I don't see them, they can't see me, right? So I'm hiding in a place where I can't see them, which will paint the narrative here. And that's what I got. 3 advantages, so you're gonna find me very easily.
He's so confident that you won't that I'm just right there with him, also hiding ineffectually, because I have no skill in hiding, so I just did exactly what he did.
So
We're just
Hayu
gonna
is
back turned.
crouching a little bit, leaning up against the box.
Yeah.
Almost like he's trying to hide, but instead it looks more like he's just relaxed. But he's hiding. And then you have Gyang, there's a pole there to tie, animals to or something. And he's like...
He's behind the box, but his legs are pointing out, like his legs are hanging out where the box is. So you can sort of see the back of his behind and the bottom of it and his legs sticking out. The rest of his body is behind the box.
Oh boy.
So, after a little bit, Zengetsu, Emiko, you walk into this outpost heading back up to where your friends are, and you hear a noise there in the town. But or the little outpost, you just need to go around one building and exit out to head up to where your associates are.
Okay, but we heard a noise in the outpost.
Yeah.
Time to investigate.
Yep.
Okay,
I will let Emiko sneak ahead because I am not the most stealthy.
Did you guys say you were going to investigate out loud?
No. It's more of kind of we look at each other and we know.
Yeah.
They just look at each other and nod. And
Yeah.
Emiko
Make
sneaks
this
off.
ridiculously difficult perception check here of no difficulty.
Let's do it, Emiko.
Okay. Well, first I'll have to sneak. Be stealthy.
That would be funny. You completely fail your stealth plan.
I fail myself.
Hey, guys!
Hey. Hello. 1 success. I got a success. Okay.
You got a success.
I got a success. All right. So, and then I guess I'll just look to see what I can see.
Yeah, perception check.
And difficulty?
It's no difficulty because I set
Because you're literally not hiding.
Yeah. So it's one or not?
You're hiding.
Yeah, maybe 1. Maybe put 1.
Okay, we'll do 1.
1, because you need to look that direction.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't have done it better myself.
Emiko, you're going in and you look over and you see this white garment, black hair, leaning up against this box. And next to that, on the other side, you see this, the backside of someone in the leg sticking out from a box.
I'm gonna try to sneak over and scare him.
Oh, with that triumph, you can absolutely scare me. You can say with that triumph.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my triumph. I'm just kind of go over and be like, so what you guys doing?
So I am going to jump because I am not going to hear her coming, and I'm going to bang my head on the
Yang,
on the box.
you think you just heard a ghost? of Emiko talk to you.
I'm everywhere.
Hence the boo.
Yeah. And I don't even know about the grave yet.
No, you don't. But Gyung is not wearing his cloak. So yeah, you hear a thud as Gyung jumps and bangs his head. And you hear this little voice coming from like where he is, and it's kind of echoey because he's like behind a box. Mm-hmm. and he's talking to Hayu, and he's like, did you hear that?
Hayu's just standing there, his fans laying on the ground, hands limp at his side. Yeah, I heard it.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, you guys
he's
are
doing
the
his best
worst
Shaggy
at
impression.
hiding.
Jesus Christ. He's really a ghost.
I don't know
what Jesus Christ in Chinese would be, but you know.
Would you guys get up?
When I hear that, I'll come.
I'll
Into the-
I'll
into the
wave
outpost.
you over, like, come on, we got a couple of idiots over here.
So when Gyung comes out, he sees Emiko in flesh, and you see tears welling up in his eyes. He's like, what? What?
I look at Zangetsu, and I go, dude, how powerful is your healing skill? You already get resurrection?
What are you guys talking
What are you talking about? I'm a little genuinely confused. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm confused.
You just jumped off a hill. You died.
I didn't die! Believe me, going down a cliff and running into a few trees ain't gonna kill me. Something worse is gonna kill me, okay? Kind of mumble that under my breath, like something worse is gonna kill me.
I mean,
Anything.
she's not like, yeah, never mind. I'm just really good.
So this is gonna maybe be a little confounding to Emiko. But Gyung's like, no, but I show you you're dead.
I'll be like,
You're gonna be sorry you missed it. It was beautiful.
just gonna follow him all confused, like, what is he going on about?
So I will show you the markers that lead the trail all the way to your cairn, and it's got a cloak lying over this big pile of rocks, and it's got your name on it. See, you're dead. You're right here.
When she sees the grave, she's a bit speechless. She's like, wow, this is the nicest things anyone's ever done for me. Even though it's a grave of her supposedly supposed to be dead. Which I think that says a lot. She doesn't have friends, so like this, like, seeing that is like, wow, Gyung, I didn't know you cared that much.
Of course I care.
Well, look at me. Like, and I'm gonna grab his hand. Like, you see, I'm alive.
He'll just break down into tears again, and like you can see that he's happy, but he's confused, and is like sad because he thought he'd lost you, but he's happy that you're here, and he's just like trying to like speak through the sobbing, and he like points further up to where we were before, and he's like, oh, see, and he can't even remember. Galway's name. It's just like the other one. He's up there. I'm sorry, but he knows who you are. He's too
emotional right now. He thought he lost someone.
He's legitimately mentally distraught. It makes sense.
It's okay. It's okay. I am alive. I didn't die. Do you need to sit down? You need to take a moment?
Needs more than a moment.
Yeah. Young will sit and try and calm down.
I look at Imiko and I give Young just like a very gentle pat on the shoulder. You really got to consider other people before you make these kind of decisions, you know?
Then we should go back down the mountain, right?
I'm not following.
Well, think about it. One of us could die if we go follow where the bandits went.
One of us could have died at any point in the last 3 days.
Well, you're telling me to think about other people. I'm thinking about other people now, so I think we should go down, and then nobody has to die, and then
I feel like if you were thinking about other people, you'd explain how you know suddenly that this is more dangerous than it was before. We've already wiped out one entire band of bandits. Why do you think this one's
The
different?
lackeys.
Maybe the fall knocked sense into her.
Yes, it knocked sense into me. That's why we should go.
No.
I don't think that's how concussions work. Not a whole
You
lot of
know,
research into it, don't get me wrong.
Are you a doctor? I don't think so. I'm a doctor here. I would know.
Yeah, Emiko
Ironically,
would
with
know
the way medicine
how
worked in that
concussions
world,
work.
I totally could have claimed to be a doctor and you would have had a hard time arguing with me. It's not really like a licensing system.
All right, so after this little bit of time, Young recovers enough to say Galway's name. He's like, Galway's further up. He wouldn't move, even though he yelled. So that, do we go there? Do we get him? Like, what's, like, you want to go down the hill?
I just would like to, out of character, say that Imiko is clearly the most cold-hearted to have all these characters break down and lose their shit when they think you're dead, and you're just like, yeah, we should just leave. Yeah, I'm not gonna like bare my feelings to you guys or anything. Nope, we should just leave.
So, I have a question.
It's not that she doesn't want to bear her feelings out, but I mean, she's a bit conflicted on that.
In the outpost,
You have people. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, you're right. Was there any sign of passage of all of these goods that Kyung thinks came here to this shore? Yes. Okay.
That was one of the boxes
Kyung,
you hid behind.
Kyung
Or you hidden.
Did we look through those boxes last time?
No.
Okay, Kyung would mention the boxes, and he would say, "I've still got a bump on my head from one of them. Maybe we should go through them and see if there's anything in there, and see if there's any sign where the rest might be. Right? Just while we decide."
Well, that is
Seems
a good
reasonable to
idea.
me.
Let's go check.
Right.
Okay.
So back to
Everyone
the outpost.
goes back to the outpost, or does Gyawe stay put?
I'll go back to the outpost. When they haven't come back in like forever and a day or whatever, however long, I'll be like, fuck. And I get up and go back to the outpost.
On your way to the outpost, you will see a grave marker for Emiko.
How curious.
Here lies Emiko, our beloved poisoner.
Yeah. Alright, so we get back to the outpost and Gyung starts like trying to go through these crates and barrels and stuff.
Empty.
I get back to I get back to the outpost and I see Emiko and I'm like, finally, like I've pretty much figured you weren't dead. I don't have any idea why Gyung made the cairn. But hey, you know what? A friend is a friend is a friend, and that was a nice gesture of him. Are we gonna like go get this Reaper dude now?
I'm just
As
gonna
you
ignore
say that, you
the
see,
boxes.
yeah, you see Gyung like pulling hay out of a box. Nope, this one's empty.
What is he doing? Are we like planning to stay the night or something?
We're looking for any clues.
What?
You remember how there was a lot of, loot that they took with them, and we established that there was a boat that took the loot, and we established that they landed here? This looks like where some of it might have ended, so I was going through that, okay?
That's
Does
fine.
any of these boxes have any of the two symbols that I might recognize?
No, they're all merchant symbols. So Gyung actually recognizes some of them.
Yeah, and he will like say, oh, this one from blah 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 merchant, blah 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 route,
Yeah, like the merchant conglomerates, the different guilds, the different families, right? The
And
different
there's a couple of them
groups in their
evident here.
in their markings, and you're like, oh yeah, no, this one's from this group, and this one's from this group, and this one's from this group.
Yeah, he'll rally him off while.
And I mean, you've seen a lot of them at the general store that you helped out at, so you're very familiar with quite a few of them. But they all seem to be empty.
Well then.
Looks like they were dragged here in the alley and emptied from just up around the corner. So you're between two buildings right now. And it looks like they came from just up around the corner from one building. Because you see scuff marks.
I want to search the buildings while he's searching the boxes and barrels. I want to see if anybody's hiding here or anything.
Okay. You just looking for people?
People, papers, goods.
Okay. I mean, there's some goods like wooden utensils and eating ware and basic
Just stuff for people living here.
bedding and yeah. You can roll a perception check and see if you can find anything hidden in the mix to that is papers or people.
Difficulty?
2.
Okay, I'll take my time.
While everybody does this, are there any like fires or anything that looks like a fire that I can like?
I don't find anything.
Yeah, there's a big one right in the center.
Okay, I'll go over
It's
there
kind
and
of
I'll set up
smoldering
like
and going out.
I'll rekindle the fire and get it going and start cooking because I'm always
If you try to do that, I'm gonna throw dirt on it. Like, what are you doing? We don't want them to know we're here.
I look at her. I'm hungry. I'm trying to cook food for everybody.
Yeah. And there are bandits right up there.
You don't think me screaming down the mountain earlier did anything to tell them where the hell we were?
If you light a fire, they know our exact position.
Fine. I will just do my best with what I have. We'll just eat cold food. Whatever. Hope you like cold food. I'll start making cold food.
If I had a carcass of a fish to pull out and start eating in front of him, I would.
Go for it. Go for it.
You actually see that you find there is a raw fish that looked like it was getting ready to be cooked for tonight. The knife is stuck in it like they're getting ready to gut it.
Who finds it first, me or him?
Hayo.
How you finds it first?
Or not Hayo, Zengetsu. Zengetsu finds it because he was searching.
Oh, fuck. Whatever.
So I'm here, but I did not start searching. I don't have good searching.
When he bitches about the eating cold food, I'll walk out and just tear like a fillet off the side of the fish and just start eating it, scales and all.
Wow.
So while I understand Zengetsu's intent, I happen to be a bear. I am perfectly okay eating raw food. It's not my favorite, but I am perfectly okay eating raw fish. So I ask, hey, do you mind sharing?
I'll toss him the rest of the fish.
And I'll chomp.
Nice.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. Anybody else want some?
He probably vomits.
Young looks at you like, you guys are crazy.
I don't know how close Gyang is to me, but like I look at him and I smile in like a not a menacing way, but enough to show like my teeth and the fact like he can see like bits of bone and like raw fish in my teeth if he's far enough or close enough where he can see that. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway.
I was already questioning whether, I really wanted to stay with you after everything that has happened. I don't know. Like, you've been acting very weird today, and now you're eating raw fish like it's some kind of delicacy.
So, Puppy, you poured, did you pour water on the coals or just throw dirt?
I was throwing dirt.
Okay.
Why would I waste my water?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find like, is there like a big pot or something?
Yeah.
Okay. I will find a big pot and I will like take maybe 10 minutes and look for a container of water. And I'm gonna like boil. I'm not gonna start a fire or anything. I'm just gonna use the coals that are there to heat the pot to make a stew. And I'm gonna find fish and veggies and whatever. And damn it, we are not going hungry on my watch.
That's what rations are for.
We're gonna go hungry? When was that? What?
Listen, if you ate all your rations, that's on you.
We are not going to go hungry on my watch. So, and I know that you and Gyang and Emiko don't like raw food. Zengetsu and I don't have a problem with it, but some people don't like raw food. So I'm going to cook food. I'm going to cook a stew so that we can all.
That's why we got our rations.
Emiko, and I look at Emiko and I say, "You're a noble. Nobles don't eat rations. They eat food. Real food."
At this, Emiko, you remember numerous parties that you had to attend to track your targets and whatnot. And most nobles get very snooty about it, but you've had to pretend to be, the help before and had to eat little to nothing sometimes. So he's right, but he's also wrong because it's you.
Yeah. And just in my head, she's just kind of like, yeah, but I'm also an assassin, so I've had to live off of rations. In her head, but
you have to lay in wait, just waiting for the person to come by because they're supposed to in some of the 3 days.
Mm-hmm. But with that, she's just gonna be like, listen, dude, you don't know anything about me, so please don't say things that you don't understand.
I'm just gonna make food, and whoever wants to eat it can eat it.
Waste of time, if you ask me. I'm just gonna walk away.
I'm not gonna argue with the little spoiled
I'm
girl.
already gone.
Now, here's what I find funny about that whole thing. What do you even know about me? So, can you tell us about yourself?
You are not exactly an open book. Shit, you're not even a closed book. You're a blank journal, basically.
The only thing people know is that she's a noble.
So
and her name, they know her name. Okay. That's all you need to know. I want to look
all
for
you need to know is to call me Doctor.
Wow.
Dr. Emiko.
Jesus.
That's Doctor for you, sir.
You're gonna have to work on her Yahweh.
But yeah, I'm just making food, and whoever wants to eat can eat it. I don't care.
I do
I'm
want to look
spend like 30 minutes
to see where they took the things, like if there's any. I know they said did they say, like, the bandits that we questioned, they said that they pulled them up somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to look for maybe a pulley system or around.
Where are you gonna look?
First up, probably around cliff side, or where we are, close to where we are.
That's a
around
good
the
idea.
cliff. Yeah.
So you go up between those two, that aisle I mentioned that had the boxes that Gian was looking through.
Mm-hmm.
And you look to the right, and there's this large scaffold built out off the cliff, and it goes up to another one that has a pulley on it that can move back and forth, and you can see that it goes off out over the end, so it can drop a rope down to the river below.
I want to get my my spyglass and look to see if I can see anyone over there.
Yeah, no, you could just go out to the end and look down.
Okay. Am I what
so
is it?
You're not that high up. You're fairly high up, but you're not so high up you couldn't see someone. It just takes so long and seems so far because you have to go zigzag at a very steep angle and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to get up, it takes you so much longer. So you're not that high up. The trees in the way are the hardest thing to usually see, but you get out there and look, and the trees have been cleared away from either side of this. So it's a clear shot down to the river, and right at the river, the trees are cleared as well. And you can see exactly where you saw all those boxes that had been seen before. Not that there's boxes there, but like prints. Like you can see scuff.
Yeah.
Dirt's been messed up. Or the grass has been messed up. It's dirt now instead of grass. So it's like, oh, something must have been there.
Okay. Am I like at the like pulley system or like a little?
Yeah. So there's a scaffold that goes out to basically make like a crane, so that they can use a rope to lower down and pull up all the stuff. And then it's on a pulley rail to pull it back, and they lower it down, and then they offload everything and then get more. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there another way up from here by a similar system?
You could theoretically get in it and get pulled up. You haven't found anything that could be used for that necessarily, other than the net that they use to put all the stuff in.
Okay.
But you could use that to put someone in and bring them up, or put a box or boxes in and bring people up, or you could use a different device that you could attach and bring people up.
Okay. I will head back to the group and say I found the pulley system that the bandits were talking about.
Well, we just take a vote on what we're going to do then.
We're gonna go kill him, right? That's what we're here for. We took a mission.
Indeed, I agree.
Yep.
And I'm going to just kind of pause and look to Emiko.
I don't know. Wouldn't hurt to have some backup, though.
What can we do to change your mind? I feel a lot better after eating, by the way. I'm not as grumpy after I've eaten. You'll find
about this.
So yeah, we were told to deal with the bandits. We don't. Do we know for sure that they? So we know that they are at least allies with the bandits that were down there. Do we know that? So that's probably enough to extrapolate that we need to deal with them. So Gyan isn't like putting aside what Emiko's saying. He is taking that very seriously. But on the other side of things, it's like, so what he will say is this. He will look to Emiko and he will say, I understand that you are scared of dying, but if we do not do this, who will? These are the bandits that were asked to stop. If there are other people who are in danger, more people are going to get taken, more people are going to get killed, more things are going to get taken, and these places are going to stay in danger. We have ability.
Plus, we have a reputation to think about. We said we'd do it.
What good are we to them if we're dead?
Why would we die? We just killed, what, 10, 12 of them?
There was
guys
more
were
than that at the
amateurs.
first camp. There was more than 20 at the first camp.
Is this?
Those guys were amateurs.
And
Do you
what
think
makes
that
you
these
think?
others up here are more like skilled, or how are you coming to that information?
Remember, these guys didn't see, the ones that we questioned, they didn't see what we did to their friends down on the other side of the river.
So maybe they're just very confident.
I've just heard of the group called the Extermination Squad, and you don't want to mess with them.
Why? Who are they?
I don't know, they're just not good.
Do you know who is in the squad?
Who do they work for?
I don't know.
What do they do? Do they just kill people or what?
Nothing's left behind. Like
Why?
they get the job done.
Why would they be associated with bandits who are stopping trade on this river?
I don't know.
Are they political or just mercenaries? Just goons
Listen,
running around kill things.
who knows what goes through their minds? All right, who knows what they want? I just know they're bad news.
Any other so asking DM this, not Puppy this, and maybe you've already said to Puppy exactly what it is that she knows, and maybe this is just her role playing whatever she's being told. So does she have any other information, either that she's choosing to not tell us or that she has forgotten about or whatever?
All I know is that her brother's in the Extermination Squad, and he's after her. So that's why she doesn't want to.
You're not telling us that though, right?
You're not
No,
telling us. Yeah.
telling them that.
Yeah.
There is a little bit more.
I'm gonna kind of step towards Gang and say and kind of whisper to him. This is the first time I've ever seen her scared of anything.
Yeah, Yang will nod, and you can see that he's taking what she's saying very seriously. He's yeah, this must be very, very close to her. She maybe from her, maybe what she knew before, or maybe she come across someone that was hurt by them. I don't know.
Hayu, can I get you to roll difficulty 3 society culture check?
Perhaps then we go back to town, report what we have done so far and what we know, and see if there is more information on this extermination squad, and we can get appropriate assistance. If
It's a great idea.
that's what we find out. That's a crazy roll. That's a crazy
That's a
roll.
success, though, right?
It's a really solid success.
I see a success right there.
Hayu.
It's a little intimidating, but
I mean, you now
see
have
it.
a hemorrhoid. You strain so hard to remember it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Kind of. You remember back a few years ago when you were tutoring in your family's area that you were learning about groups to avoid because they are known to be evil. And as you're thinking, where did I hear the name before? It dawns on you that on that list of groups that you should avoid associating with or dealing with, if at all possible, because they are evil, was one group that went by the name that you just heard. They are known to be assassins or thugs for hire, they don't assassinate in a covert way. They will ambush and just brutally annihilate everything. Like, if they have a bounty on a village, every living thing in that village is dead.
Cool.
Pets. It's even wildlife that is in the area tends to get annihilated. There is no life at the target. They've been known to completely obliterate army regiments before, like they're moving to campaign, like, hey, this is an elite army unit going to back up the army to take over a city, and the city never gets taken because that regiment just gets completely annihilated en route.
Yeah, guys, I just you ever have like a memory that you just learned so long ago you forgot about, and then like a certain word brings it up, you know? Yeah, well, anyways, we should probably go back to the boat.
Yeah, I remember that one time there was this man, and he took such a shit that.
Okay, don't think we needed that.
Does Hayu look also suddenly frightened?
Yes, except that I'm not like terrified. I also am not afraid to share with you why I know this information.
Okay, what is it you do share?
Well, I've told you guys that I'm from a wealthy family over on the east. Well, we have at times dealt with or hired less than reputable people. And so you get a list of people that you can trust to hire for those types of less than reputable things again. And well, these guys you only hire if you want everyone dead.
So they murder for hire.
To an extreme.
So someone hired them
Like it.
to murder merchants en masse as they traveled along the river. I think that's worth telling the person who gave us the job that's in charge of the city.
Well, and it's
I'm
very
drawing a
likely.
blank. My character probably would remember the person's title or name at least, but I'm
It's very likely
It's all good.
that the bandits have been here a long time, and that the bandits are just their cover.
Interesting.
I don't think the bandits were the type to just murder everybody unless somebody was forcing them to. They were just normal bandits.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be my character's
I
last
changed my
opinion.
vote that I think we should go back to town as well.
During your research, you did find that it's not uncommon that bandit groups come and, up once in a while, but never has it been like this.
Yeah, it's uncommon, especially in this culture, for bandits to murder unless they are attacked first. Because that's how you get hunted down by everyone. Being a bandit doesn't guarantee that everyone will hunt you down.
We certainly have much more information than when we came out here. And we know there's some other force, this group that you speak of, that Emiko spoke of, that you speak of now, things that happened, things that you remember, that really are far beyond what we could have expected. I agree with Zangetsu. I agree that we need to say what we have found and maybe get a better idea of how to approach it. We know where this camp is. We don't know if there are more.
even if we got through this camp, we don't know that they're not going to hunt us down, given what we know about them. So yes, let's maybe get back and tell them what we know.
Him saying that, I'm going to just do a quick look around to make sure we're not being watched.
Roll perception.
Alright, difficulty standard
3.
3.
Yep.
Okay. I got 1 success and 1 threat.
Nice, but you're thinking that, and you catch a glint of something that you possess up the hill.
Oh no. Okay. What is that?
Telescope. Someone's looking at you.
Oh! Guys, we're being watched.
Who?
Don't make it obvious, but up there we're being watched by someone with a telescope.
Do you have a telescope?
I have a spyglass, but...
Same thing. Spyglass is an early telescope.
I'm just saying that I have a
just making
spyglass,
sure it was
but if
clear.
I try to use it, they would notice me using it.
Well, then shall we go?
I'm not gonna fight it. I'll go with them.
What are we gonna do with our friend?
Friend?
We still have a
That way-
bandit tied up.
Yeah, just leave him tied up. Screw it. Just come on.
Should we take him with us?
No, just leave him alone.
So is he
As
conscious?
you
at the
say
moment?
that, you hear the scream of someone flying down the hill, slamming into trees.
Somebody
Not
threw him.
again.
Oh, I think he got thrown. I don't think he flung. I think he got flung.
I don't think we tied him up to anything. I think we just tied his
No, you
hand.
just tied his hands and feet. Someone else
Jeez.
may have
So-
given him a little bit of help.
I was gonna say somebody threw him off the mountain so that he didn't
No, there was
talk.
2. I thought we killed the one we left tied
Yeah.
up, but maybe I
Oh, no.
misunderstood.
We killed one and then tied the other one up because
Yeah, he was gonna go with us.
yeah.
Mm.
Great. Now two people possibly, if that one survives the fall, which. I don't know.
I'm going to
If he was
Stealthily.
thrown hog-tied down the hill,
Yeah, I
there's
highly doubt he's
very
gonna.
little
Yeah,
chance
very little.
that
I
they're
agree.
I'm
Alright.
going I want
horribly painful way to die.
You kind of get how far are we away from where we left him?
I mean, he's up by the cairn of your gravestone.
Oh. Well, if somebody threw him, they're gonna see the gravestone.
We gotta get out of here. Yeah.
Which means someone knows Emiko's name.
Maybe they think I'm dead.
That's very true, except if it's the same person, if it's the same person that just looked at you through the spyglass, they know you're not dead.
I think the spyglass guy was a bit further away. And I don't know how far that took apart.
Even the spyglass isn't necessarily going to identify exactly who she is.
Unless they know what I look like they know
Okay.
who I am, then they wouldn't.
But yeah,
necessarily know.
Guillaume is going to shoulder his pack and get ready to go. No, he's like, after hearing another scream and someone else colliding into trees, he looks towards the path and he's like, well, I'm not interested in colliding with trees, but let's get down here. Let's go.
Okay. So how I think we should go and at least inspect where the dude was left to see if the other person left anything. And then we can go back. I'm not saying let's continue. I'm saying let's go and look and then come back. Can we at least agree on that?
Young's already walking down the path.
We should really
I think Young says no to Gyawe.
They could have come down and started looking for us.
Right.
Because, I mean, the ones that started going up, they probably got there by now and told what they know. And they could have sent others to come down and saw the guy tied up and then throw him down, and now might be looking for us.
How far away is it? How far away is the cairn? 5 minutes?
Half an hour.
I'm not gonna walk that far. That's an hour round trip. No thanks. I'm gonna go back to the.
And keep in mind, it's not that far. You could probably see it from here. It's just the difficulty of getting there.
Sure.
You gotta take your footing seriously.
I could try looking through my spyglass to see.
Sure, that's
if
fine.
anyone's
I'll take
over
that.
there.
Please do.
Mm-hmm.
Roll that perception footage.
Would that be normal difficulty or 3 difficulty?
Normal for this one.
Okay. I'm using my spyglass so I can push.
Didn't help.
2 successes and 1 advantage.
You do see someone in dark clothing, similar to the guy you had tied up, disappearing back into the woods from where you had the guy tied up.
Does he look like he's leaving? Is he leaving?
Yeah, he's going back up.
He's going back up. Okay, there was a guy. He's going back up.
Thank you for checking. And then I will turn around and follow Yang. I do want it known that I would like to have continued, but I understand what the group wants, and I am acquiescing to what the group has asked.
Good, great. Back in the boat.
All right.
And I mutter this under my breath. Such an utter waste of fucking time. Absolute fucking waste of time. There's another day shot.
There's...
You all head down the mountain. Emiko?
There's still... I just want to make sure that, I guess, I'm going to want to keep an eye out to make sure we're not being followed. Oh. Not paranoid or anything.
No, of course not.
And then
Go, just rolls his eyes.
we go the way we came when we were chasing the guys from that little place. I'll ask if we want to risk checking there or if we just want to go on the boat.
Huh?
When you get down the hill, do you want to go back across the water?
No.
No.
It wasn't across the water. It was when we chased the guys up the hill.
Yeah, that's
let's
up
just
from
get
where
in the
you are
boat.
now. So if you're going down, you won't pass where you chased them. Well, you would because you saw one on the hill down from here. But yeah, you'll be crossing that as you go down the hill.
Get in the boat and go back to the town.
There was the
Yeah, there's one guy on the hill that you saw.
There was the one where the guys came from before they found out we were coming for them, and then one place.
That's down the hill from this outpost, closer to the boat. So if you're going to take the boat, you're still going to pass where you saw them.
Okay.
And then you get to the boat at the bottom of the hill on the river.
Okay, so we have to go through there to get to the boat. Okay. So that's what I was asking.
So yeah, you'll be passing that same area.
I don't know if anyone wants to risk trying to get some more information or not.
Well, there's no one there now because those were the ones you first found that ran up here to the outpost and warned everyone.
Yeah, we have the best
the buildings.
information we can get, but this guy, we should leave.
Because there was other buildings there, weren't there?
Yeah, that's the outpost that you guys saw the crane at. So there's the river, and on one side of the river is the bandit camp that had nothing in it that you first
That's
found.
the one we checked, yeah.
You then saw the 2 coins in the window that mark the 2 camps across the water.
Yeah.
You then crossed the river and found the area where there's activity. And you climbed up. You saw some people who started running from you. You ran after them. They got away. You then got to the outpost. The rest of you got to the outpost. You realize the outpost they had fled from. And so then you leave the outpost going further up towards the main base. And that's when you had the scuffle with some of them.
Okay.
And then after the scuffle, you went down the hill and then went back up the hill to that outpost. They came back down to that outpost. And then you know, all of today's discussion and stuff. And now you guys are going back down the outpost to where the first person you saw run away and warn the outpost was.
Okay. Well, we're still gonna make sure no one's following us.
Mm-hmm. It's understandable. I just want to make sure it was clear the positioning of everything because it kind of spans a couple sessions.
That's why I was a bit confused.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure how many camps and outposts there were.
So there's a total of 3 that you know about. There's the bandit camp next to the river. There's the outpost partway up the hill. And then there's a main base of some sort up the hill that you've not seen.
Yeah. Okay. I got it now.
So you all make it down to Giang's boat, and you can do what you wish with it.
I'm gonna go lay down on the, I don't know, one of the bunks. I'm tired from all the climbing all the way up the mountain, fighting, and climbing all the way back down the mountain. So I'm just gonna go lay down.
Well, I'm keeping an eye out the whole time until I feel we're in the clear. I also want to check the boat just to make sure that nobody's been on the boat while we were away.
There is someone on the boat when you get there.
Okay.
There's also part of a tree on the boat when you get there.
Oh, great.
It looks like the person may have been the reason that there's part of a tree on your boat. This person is dressed up in those dark clothing like you saw before. In fact, this one seems to have his hands and legs tied.
Wait, what?
The one that went down the hill? Is it the guy that rolled down the hill?
What the shit? Dude,
said he's
Is
plunged
he
in the
a
water.
person, or is he now just meat?
You said he fell in the water.
This is the other guy.
Person shaped, anyways.
Oh,
Maybe the one you guys
yeah,
had
okay,
tied
he's not
that you're gonna
alive.
have lead you up.
Yeah, he's just not
He
alive.
got thrown off.
Yes, and he hit. Yeah, okay.
So how damaged
Wow.
is the boat?
Seems like it had a. I mean, it's not a huge tree; it's a smaller tree, but it looks like it got snapped and hit it, so it's scuffed up and damaged a little bit. Not too bad.
I want to check if the guy's
Cleaning
alive.
up the blood stains are going to be a little bit more difficult.
I want to check if the
Okay.
guy's alive.
Oh no!
No. Multiple.
No,
are there multiple pieces
You're
of the
not
guy?
sure if there's any bones in his body that aren't broken.
I
Ah.
am going to make a check. This is going to be a mechanics check to see if there's any more than just bloodstain damage to the boat, because, we're all about to hop into it. I'm going to flip a story point because Kyung does not want to drown. And this isn't something that he's had to do for a while. He's been here at the college for a while. So we're going to upgrade that with the story point. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. We need to do this one. That's right. What difficulty to make him to... So normally it's mechanics to repair. Do you need me to make a check to determine the damage? And would that be also mechanics? Like what?
I'm okay with it being mechanics in this case.
Alright.
And it'd be difficulty 1 for you.
Difficulty 1.
Because you're looking for potential leak damage, not scuff damage.
All right, here we go. Oh. So we failed, but I find something else, or something else happened. What does a failure tell me? So I can't determine whether it's damaged or not with a failure?
Yeah, you don't know of any damage, but you don't know that there's not any damage, basically. You're not certain of condition.
Can the triumph be that this person has something on him that might identify the group, identify this group more, or someone in the group more?
Sure.
Like,
So he
not
has a
his
letter on
bandit
him.
group, but
He has a letter on him that has the marking of the extermination squad.
extermination squad. Yeah, perfect.
By order of the
Then,
Reaper.
yeah, that's the triumph then. I think that that's a really good use of the triumph, that we can actually be like, hey, this guy was amongst the bandits, and this is a letter from the group that he had on him, and he tried to get away from them.
I will say it is a red letter now.
A red letter.
No,
This
not
is
like
an A.
letter, but letter. Like it's wet. It's
Okay.
red.
That's fine.
It's the page has changed colors.
Yeah. Well, he's going to protect that. He's going to maybe put it between some cloth and dry it out,
Yeah, and that's kind of why I mention it, because if you're not careful, wet paper and all that.
Yeah. All right. So he doesn't realize that there's a failure. He doesn't realize that he might not have seen any damage, and he, is more interested in protecting that note. I don't know whether anyone's going to notice that he's more interested, but it's up to your characters. It's up to what you think your characters would do. That's what he does.
Well,
I'm
if
going to remove
if
the tree. I'm going to try
Yeah, I
and
was
get
gonna
the tree out of here.
I will
sees the note, she'll recognize the stamp, the symbol, which just confirms that. Yeah. Good thing we're leaving.
What did you say, Hayo?
I said I would help remove the tree.
Okay. So Zengetsu and Hayu are removing the tree from the boat so that the boat can actually launch and, try to move.
I'm still keeping an eye out.
Oh. You all head off. Where are you heading?
Back to the village, I thought.
The village? Are you going up the river to the village or going down the river to the city or down the river to the academy?
I thought we said we needed reinforcements.
In the city where we got the quest.
Yeah, we need reinforcements.
Okay. You guys are able to get to the city. As you're heading that way, the flesh and blood on deck seems to be attracting some carrion creatures who seem to be circling you.
I'll clean up as we're going and just, use a bucket and on a rope and just keep cleaning it up as we go.
Okay.
Be a nice trail in the water for whatever lives in this river.
They'll dive down and grab what they can. But it's pretty evident that if anyone wants to follow you, it's pretty clear where you're at, given that you have, birds circling right above your heads.
Okay.
Which I know Emiko is going to be super happy about.
Just thinking, this is why I work alone.
You want to try and shoot those down?
I could give it a shot. Didn't mean there to be a pun in there. My bad. What would the difficulty roll be?
It's be a standard attack that you're trying to do.
Use your attack spell.
Yeah. How far is it? Because that's going to decide the most about the difficulty.
Trying to remember the name of the different range bands. There's engaged, close,
Medium and long.
medium, and long.
Or medium and far. Something like
An extreme
Right.
as well.
that. An extreme, yeah.
It would probably at least be medium for the lowest flying ones, and long for some of the higher flying ones.
Alrighty then. That's going to be a decent amount. To get enough range, it'll have to be a 3 difficulty.
Well, that worked.
3 successes?
Success.
How exactly does the damage work again? This is my first time, so.
You have to look at the actual entry for attack. Got that PDFs. 1 second. I'll find it.
Well, I'm reading it right now.
Okay.
Characteristic linked to the skill. used to make the attack. So if the character uses Arcana,
It's
they
your
deal damage.
intelligence for you, I think.
Plus
Like, for
1
me-
damage per uncancelled success. So 4 intelligence and 3 successes. So it would be 7 damage.
Yeah, one bird falls out of the air. And now you have a bird on the front of your boat.
I'll chuck it in the river.
Oh, I thought we were going to eat it.
It's a
Well, what
carrion
kind of
bird,
bird is-
like a vulture.
So, cook it?
I'm
I
not
guess I
saying-
could try.
I'm just making sure you don't think it's something like, quail or pheasant or chicken or anything like that.
Anything that people would normally eat.
Right. It's vulture. It's a carrion bird.
Emika's just like, oh my gosh, we're being so obvious.
You got a bow?
I don't got a bow, no.
Well, to be fair, I didn't put any specific element on that, so it was just pure arcane magic.
Yep.
Adding an element would have made that
Put a
much
hole
harder.
right through them.
You can make it an AoE, like a fireball.
Yeah, blast. Yeah, this is my first time using it, and I didn't want to risk increasing the difficulty too much.
Yeah, fair, because you gotta increase it for the range already.
Okay. So that drives away some of the less hungry ones, because, threat increase. Eventually, after a while, Zengetsu's able to get the deck cleaned up. Gyawe sleeps. Gyang pilots. What is Emiko and Hayu doing? I mean, Hayu shot the bird. I don't know if he's doing any more.
Well, we already threw the bird in the thing. Were there more birds?
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Oh,
I'm
Then I should
I'm
probably kill them
still
all.
like keeping an eye out. I got like my spyglass out and just like making sure no one's following us.
Okay. Roll a difficulty 4 perception check.
Mhm. Three
Nice.
successes and a triumph.
So you look back, and it's really tricky to see him or anyone else, but you're able to lock on him, and you see a shadow, and it just looks like it's a shadow. But with your looking glass, you're able to see that it's actually a person hiding and slipping along through the shadows.
Yeah, say that
Is
is
it
an
the same
insanely
shadow?
good roll.
Is it the same shadow that Wraith uses?
That's actually hiding in the shadow. This one is
Oh,
just covered in black
just
clothing.
covered. Okay. I will tell the group we're being followed.
So we may not have a choice on whether or not we engage or whether or not we engage. This is awesome.
How far back are they? Like, are they keeping up with us?
They're quite a ways back. Like they're you don't think you probably would have seen him if it weren't for the looking glass,
Spyglass.
because it's
Yeah.
a bit it's a bit back there. But you are the only boat on the water.
So far, we're only going one way.
Yeah.
Unless we come to a crossing and we're out of their view.
I'll ask Game, is there anything I can do to help to make this go faster?
So we can. So obviously, I can make piloting checks to try and increase the speed. Every vehicle has a top speed, and obviously, on a place like this, like in a river, it's going to get more dangerous. So probably that's going to add blacks or setbacks to any roll to make sure that we're not, colliding with anything. But every vehicle has a top speed. Let me check what that is for a wagon.
Oh, for a wagon?
Well, it's the same. It's the same stats.
Okay.
Speed is 1 or 2. So we would have started at 1. 2 is the maximum speed. I don't have the talents yet to increase it. So we can go faster to 2 to gain more distance between, or I'm guessing that this river has curves. So Young would say if we want, we could use one of the curves and lay in wait for them to catch up to us and attack them if we want.
And I only saw one guy that I know of.
Yeah.
Other than that, he would say that, boats are made of wood, and perhaps we could damage the boat either with he's seen you guys use magic, and he just saw magic catapult into a bird and bring it down from the sky, and he would say, well, maybe that's gonna be enough to damage a boat. I don't know, he doesn't know, but
No, that's kind of the opposite of what I was suggesting if we're going to make sure we get back to town.
Okay. So then he will try to put on the speed, I guess. How difficult is this river? We have been on this river.
And we're going back the way we came.
Yours difficulty 2.
Okay.
Because you've gone for a
Can I
bit.
do anything to assist?
You can make an assist, surely. You can add a boost, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can grab an oar.
sure.
Let's add a boost. Difficulty 2. With an oar being used to assist from Zengetsu.
Yep. And I'm going to, with my spyglass, I'm going to try to keep an eye on the guy.
Wow, that's a really good roll.
Yeah, we are definitely going to speed the maximum speed that we can. I don't have the talents to increase it any further because we haven't used that yet. But
It's so infrequent,
yeah, that might be a way to spend XP. But we get to difficulty 2, which is the maximum speed for this vehicle right now without those talents.
Right. So you guys pick up speed and feel the boat kind of creak under the extra pressure as you open all the sails and push it to its limit with oars as well. And you definitely feel a speed increase. And successfully able to navigate around rocks and other objects in the water that could have potentially been catastrophic had you not done so well. So you
We've
are
had some
able
really
to
good
make it-
rolls this session.
Mm.
Yeah,
Sorry,
kind
go
of the
ahead.
opposite of that bandit fight.
Yeah,
Very much so.
I almost thought we were about to have a party wipe for a sec there.
Just because bad rolls. Yep. So you are able to make it to the city. Himiko, as you guys pull in, you feel like someone's watching you.
Great. Well, I'm gonna like casually like look around,
So-
see if anyone's there.
This is out of
There's
character
a
for
lot
me,
of
but
people around.
isn't that normal feeling for her? Just saying.
Frequent.
You
Probably
know.
not normal.
I mean, but this one feels like someone's actually watching me.
Well, now that you look all paranoid, we're all watching you.
I'm hiding that. I'm hiding when we get
DM, can we do a roll to see how well she's hiding her emotions? 'Cause I'm assuming this
She
is pretty
wants to.
stressful for her.
I mean, she's an assassin, so she can hide her emotions pretty well. She's been trained to do so.
No,
It would
I'm kidding. I'm
be-
kidding.
Vigilance is counters like charm or deception.
Yeah. It would be 2 purple and a red difficulty for you if you want to see through her.
2 purple and a red.
Yeah.
If we want to break through her,
I
ability
don't.
to hide
I don't know this.
Vigilance, you said?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nope. However, she knows you're trying to
Wait.
pay attention.
Why does it say? Do you Goway's sheet open and see your own?
No, that was me.
Oh, okay. You were just making a roll. You just didn't say anything. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Ah.
Failure
I'll
with
delete
advantage.
that. It's fine.
So no one does.
I figured it'd be nice to
But-
participate.
Hey, you know that Gyawei was also looking. And Emiko, you know that Gyawei was looking at you suspiciously.
We cried for you. And you're still hiding things from us. I'm kidding. That's out of character. I didn't actually say.
Well, Gyeong cried for me. I don't know
Okay,
if
to
I
be
saw
fair, but
anyone
I
else.
did my 3 bows. I lit incense. I burned like 5 joss paper.
Yeah.
Oh, Emiko doesn't know that. She wasn't there for that.
I went and made sure she was actually alive.
Yeah. No, you guys
First
are
thing I
already
already just
determining
write her off as
I'm
dead.
dead, and Zengetsu's like, I'm gonna go check if she's alive. Meanwhile, everyone else, yeah, she's dead.
No way she survived that.
All right. I want to try to look for someone specifically looking at me. That's not the group.
You don't see anyone particular because there's a lot of people, which means it's really hard to figure out who.
Okay.
Because there
Can I
is
look-
just passerbys that are looking as well.
We went back
That
to
you guys
the
just pulled
the city that we left to go after the bandits. So I'll probably remember that there is an old man that's suspicious here, and I'll keep an eye out for him
You
to
don't
see if I see him around. Okay, that's great. So I'm just gonna be paranoid still. But I'm hiding it. Just everything's fine.
Fine. Everything's fine.
Things
I'm not
fine.
bothered.
Ugh.
All right. So what do you guys
Only
want to do?
one.
You've gotten your
We should probably talk to the Lord.
And we need to find the quest giver and explain the situation and what we discovered. And that this is clearly being paid for by someone, because these are not cheap assassins.
Yeah, so we should probably go see him first.
Isn't just bandits making money.
In fact, that's where I'm going. I'm going to see him first.
It is a noble's duty to protect the waterways. Noblesse oblige. I have to tell him.
Yeah, you're able to go there. He has a number of meetings, so they said that they'll let you know.
What if we do?
Not good enough.
What if we tell him that this is life and death?
So you have the only life and death issue.
This is about the bandits that we were tasked with.
Air quotes around bandits, by the way. Air quotes.
Yes, that is why we are putting you on a priority list to notify as soon as there's an opening.
How about you just give us about 20 well-trained soldiers? Preferably about 5 or 6 of them with bows. And then we'll just go back and take care of it. Do a much faster solution.
Okay, that talent's in.
Keep in mind, it is getting dark.
Just tell him that we need to speak to him as soon as possible.
Very well, I will do so. Where shall you be so that I know where to send the message?
Is this guy just like a random perfunctory, or is he like actually like a direct
No, he's
employee?
one of the workers in the city lord's manor.
Okay, in that case, I give him a coin, like a gold coin, and God, I forget what they call it, but a symbol, like my family symbol, basically, to like prove that it was me that gave him the coin. And the coin is for him. The symbol is to get to the Lord to prove how important it is.
Yep. So where are you staying so that he knows where to send the message is what he wants to know. You know, that way
I'm
he can
just
find you quicker.
I'm just giving him a tip to make sure he puts more effort into it. That was all I was saying. Anyways, I don't know where we were staying. Did we have a place we were staying here last time, or did we just go straight through?
We all stayed Emiko and Hayu stayed at the more luxury inn.
Oh, then yeah.
But that's probably where Emiko would go.
Well, that hurts.
Yeah, no, that's where I would go. Yeah,
and
definitely.
let them know that they'll be staying. Emiko will let them know that they'll be staying there.
Yeah, that's what I would do as well. And then because I gave him my family symbol, it would be much easier for him to find me, because of course that's how I'm going to sign into the. Usually in a somewhat renowned family, you'd have your family symbol and then a symbol that's just you, represents just you.
Yep. So, you guys head back to the inn. Do you all go to the fancy one this time, or do you go back to your various locations?
I want to see how my betters live, so I'm gonna go to the fancy one. If I can even get in.
Go back to where I was previously.
Okay. My guess is that Hayu and Emiko probably clean themselves up before checking in.
Yeah,
Since they
definitely.
know the dress code standard requirement. Yahweh, on the other hand, do you
Yeah,
follow
let's see
the
if I
two
even
of
get
them
in.
or not?
Yeah, I'll follow the two of them.
Yeah, so you see them stop off somewhere and actually get cleaned up and change into more dapper clothing prior to going in to the area to check in.
I'll get cleaned up too, but I only have this clothing, so.
So
I'll do
you
my
jump
best.
in the river and then climb back out?
Probably, yeah. Probably take clothes off, wash them, put them back on.
Yeah. Yahweh?
I'm gonna clean up as well. I mean, if I'm gonna go with my betters, then I should probably at least try to look the part. But I'll basically act like their bodyguard.
Okay.
I
What are
mean,
you
I've got my naginata. I've got my tiled robes on and everything. I look like a bodyguard.
So you get to the doors with them, and the door guards are like, "I don't think you belong here, friend."
I'm their security.
Oh, you came with us?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
came with you.
Then yeah, I would just be like, oh, he's with me.
You should go dress him up properly.
I'm gonna act like I don't know him.
As Emiko just walks in, you see the doors open, and all the guards have to be dressed fancy as well. Even if it's a cheaper fancy outfit, it still has to
okay,
be a
that's
fancy
fair.
outfit.
Does anybody have anything that'll fit a 300-pound muscular bear? I don't think so.
You don't know?
I'm not about to waste money on fancy clothing that'll just get ruined, so I'm gonna just go to the other end.
I
Are you going to go to
have
the one
a,
with Gyang, or are you going to go to the sailor's pub?
Sure, I'll go to that one. That's probably cheaper.
Why would your fancy clothing get ruined? You're supposed to take it off before you go kill things.
it's fine. I just have a short conversation with How You, and I let him. It's if you think you'll be okay without me, I'll just go with Gang to the Merchant Inn, and you and Emiko can enjoy yourselves. It's okay. And I'll say that, and if he's okay with it, I'll just turn and say thank you. I'll thank the bouncer for letting me know and apologize for not following protocol, and I will walk
What really
off to the
throws you
merchant.
is this guy looks almost like he's a bandit, like size and like scarred, but he's wearing like nice looking clothing.
Yeah.
We're talking like ancient Yakuza style, like well dressed but looks like a thug.
Yeah, that kind of a vibe going on. So it kind of clashes a bit because he has like this,
Yeah,
major
all
thug-like
good.
vibe, but he's wearing
I
a
look at
nice outfit.
I look at How You looks at the bodyguard and looks at Yang walking away and goes, well, if he's not good enough for this place, then it is far below my standards. And I turn around and walk off after him.
So Emiko is going to be all by herself.
Yep.
I'm sure she will be a very happy camper.
She's
How
not going
You
to give
may
up her
have
nice
a
place.
very high opinion of himself, but he still likes his friends.
And off
Emiko likes her
we-
comfort. Friends are decent.
But he's still going to a nice inn. If he was going to the sailor one, I might not have gone this. I don't say any of that, mind you. You know, I'm trying to keep up the support.
Well, I mean, the sailor one, you can get a room. You're just sharing a room
Yeah, but
with
there's
everyone
gonna be
else who
bugs.
wants a room.
There's gonna be bugs.
Well, it's just basically like one big mat, and everyone just gets to lay down together. So washing is unknown.
You see, the Merchant's Inn's going to have nice rooms and then generic rooms and then the shitty rooms.
Yeah, the merchant
Not
room
just
has
shitty rooms.
like a big shared room. It has semi-personal rooms that are, decent, but a bit more expensive. And then it has the nicer rooms that
Oh, the
aren't
Sailor's
as
Inn
nice.
doesn't have individual rooms?
Hmm?
It doesn't have an individual room that I could get?
The cheap one? No.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to go
The
to
hostel.
that defeats the point. I'll sleep on the boat.
The cheap one is cheap.
Yeah, I'll sleep on the boat.
But yeah, the merchant one, you have the different tiers to it. And the nice one has different tiers too.
It's just our
Noble,
way higher.
Duke, and Emperor suites. Costing, a week or more at the other place. So you guys check into your rooms. You did tell him this nicer place, so that's
Yeah,
where
I'm
he's
there.
gonna go.
I'm there. I gave him my information.
Yep. So this is gonna be fun.
I got emotional. I didn't think that far ahead, right?
No, it's fine. I'm pointing
They
it out
offended
so
my
that
friends.
players are aware. That's all. So
Emika's
after-
probably not going to get too much sleep tonight. Someone's watching her.
After
And she's
dinner,
alone now.
Emiko, a guy from the City Lord's Manor, comes to you and is like, he heard the importance of your message and says he's available now, if you wish.
Good. Is he directing me to where I just go?
he came to bring you.
Okay. I will go with him.
Like, he looks a little
I mean, you
puzzled
know
because
where we
you're the
went.
only one here, but he's like,
You could tell him where we are, It's not like we didn't tell you.
Well, actually, no one did tell me where they were going. You guys ran off.
He said,
And you
no,
didn't
he
tell
said
me
it.
what-
At
no
the
one
door,
told me-
he said, I'm going to go to the merchant place. At the door when he walked away.
I left before he said that, though.
Oh, well, then that's your fault.
she did.
I just walked right in.
You walked in
So
like you own the
Emiko.
place.
what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna look around to see if the group's anywhere. If I see them.
It's just you here. No one else is here.
Is he saying that we gotta go now?
I mean, he kind of said that. Yeah, the City Lord is ready to see you now.
Now, so we gotta go now. Can't diddly daddle. I just guess I'm gonna be well, I guess I'm going alone. Everyone's
This will be
gone.
The
interesting.
least diplomatic person. Yeah, that's a good call. Let's see how
No,
it goes.
I mean, listen, me as the player I don't know much about nobility, but Emiko would have that. I just don't always know how to play it out that way.
You're good. I was just
But
teasing because your
Emiko would
character
know.
normally starts combat first. You're usually the first to start violence. That's the joke I'm making here. I'm not trying to.
Only if people are trying to kill her, which is most of the time.
I mean, she does seem to assume that frequently, though. Just want to point that out.
She just might know things that others might not know. I mean, she doesn't keep secrets at all.
Uh,
No secrets here.
All right. Well, he takes Emiko by herself to the City Lord's Manor. City Lord, I only could find the one. Here she is.
I
Very good.
apologize.
You're Emiko, right?
Yes, that is
Remember
correct.
you were here with some of your associates from the academy.
Yes.
What did you find?
Well, we found the bandits. We took out like around 20 plus bandits. Found another camp, and we went after them, went up this mountain, and we are assuming on top of the mountain there is another settlement, but we didn't go any further because we felt that we wouldn't be enough to take them out alone. Have you heard of the extermination squad at all?
I'm not familiar with them, no.
I will, kind of tell them somewhat of the extermination squad without giving any details that Emiko is even involved with them.
I heard.
So we thought it best not to take that risk and go up there and come back for reinforcements. And I will
What
give them
kind
all
of
the information that we
reinforcements
gathered.
are you looking for? Because if this is a elite group, as you say, I do not believe my humble gods would be their match.
I believe that if we had the numbers, we'd have a chance.
So you're wanting
Maybe
to
20 or so.
have my people killed off to try to help you take them down.
No, I'm saying we work together. And
If
and
they're as
the hope
elite as
is
you're
no one.
saying, they have not even trained to your group's level at the academy, let alone this elite group you're speaking of.
We should go to the academy for reinforcements.
Well, what would you like us to do with hearing this new information?
Let me collect some information and get with you in the morning.
Okay.
Let me see what I can find.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you for your time. I know you
Thank
have
you for
been
your
very
work.
busy. Of course.
And he
I
hands
will
over
see you.
a little purse of coins. This is for you and your group for the work that's been done.
Thank you. We took out some of them.
That's what he's paying you for. The ones you took out.
Yep.
And the information you gathered.
Yep. And I gave him all the information that we gathered and stuff. So basically went
About the
all over
prisoner?
that.
You're not going to tell him about the prisoner?
Which prisoner?
What? We had 3
I thought we
prisoners.
brought him back. Did we
No,
not
he
bring him
went
back?
down. He went down
No, you
the
scraped
hill.
him
No,
off
he
the
became,
boat.
he became ammunition.
No, okay. I missed that somehow.
Yeah. He was the
He
one
was
that you
thrown
scraped off
down.
the boat.
No, there was the other one we went up the hill and grabbed and hauled back down.
No, we didn't haul him back
No, we
down.
didn't haul him back down.
Oh, okay.
He
You
got
tied him
thrown.
up and left him, and then you went back to the outpost. Well,
So I tied him up and I left him in your
care.
care. I left him with you, Yang, and Galley, and I went down after Emiko. And then Emiko and I came back up to the outpost, and you guys came down to the outpost from there without him. He then got hurled from where you left him to the boat.
I mean, there are some collisions in between there.
Yeah, I mean, every tree and rock face on the way down, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He bounced like a Super Bowl. Spurted out red stuff every time it hits.
Well, anyways, I will thank him for his time and see him in the morning. And then just be wondering, like, where the heck did everyone go? I will start walking back to the inn.
Okay. You make it back. You feel like you're being watched the whole walk
That's fun.
by two sets of eyes.
Again, I'm going to look around and, like, see if I can see anyone.
Roll a perception check. Difficulty 4.
Okay. Three successes, 3 threats, and a triumph.
You see 2 people following you.
Oh, great.
And every time the one seems to make a move, the one on the other side makes a move. And then the one stops and moves back and keeps following. So it's almost like
it's kind of like you gonna make a move. You gonna make a move. Like they're gonna think.
Yeah. So it's really weird because it looks like that one wants to make a move on you, but every time that one makes a move, the other one makes a move, which then makes that one not make a move. And then that one goes back and doesn't make the move.
Is there a guard nearby or like someone on patrol? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go up to them and I'm kind of gonna be like that girl that's like, there's 2 men following me over there. I mean, like,
I don't see anyone following you, ma'am. Do you need escort back to where you're staying?
Yes, please.
And he will take you back.
I will be that, and I'll be that person. Or,
Wow,
like,
you are going to play
going
the
to
damsel in distress.
Yeah, please save me.
She looks down. Oh, I still got some blood under my fingernails. 1 second here. Let me get that out. That was the last night.
As she's, clenching her fingers with a poison needle in them. Please help me. I cannot take care of myself.
Oh, man. Woe's me. Oh.
I think honestly, I'm more of
clashing.
a damsel in distress than you are.
But then and then we get back safely. I'll be like, oh, thank you so much. Here, and I'll tip him. I'll tip him, for escorting me. Give him some money.
Have a good night.
Thank you so much for your trouble.
And you're able to get into your room.
And then when I get to my room, blades out.
I was really hoping he was gonna try to stab her at the end there or something, and he was gonna be one of the assassins. But no,
He actually is a city guard.
doing his job.
The assassin wants to stab her, but
And
For
I'm
some
just
reason,
like,
some-
amateurs.
as you hunker down for bed, you hear music that you should not hear outside your window.
My window or her window?
Hers.
Oh, okay.
Himiko, this is
Do I recognize the music?
Yeah, this is a family tune. But like, it wasn't one that your family learned to play. It was one that was created for your family to listen to. And it's only taught to people who are sworn to be servants in the family to be able to play it.
Okay. Well, that's not at all great. That means this is they're with the family. I'm going to take a peek, but like kind of like look from the side of the window, like.
You don't see anyone when you look out and down towards the street. You don't see anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone up?
You actually do see someone. As you look up and look at the moon on the building across from you, you see someone there laying there with the hat over their eyes, just playing.
Well.
And then the song's done, and they get up and leave.
They just leave. They just go.
This looks like the image that you saw was the same silhouette that you saw with the one who seemed to move second of the two people that were following you.
Okay, I'm just gonna close the curtains.
So the second one that moved. So the first one just looked humanoid shape, all in black. You couldn't really see. This guy actually had a wider brim hat, so you could kind of see the difference between the two of them. So wide brim hat, non-wide brim hat. So you can see this one looks like the one that had the wide brim hat on your way here. That was following.
Oh.
Hat kind of like Gang has.
Gotcha. Okay.
But after the song's done, he just gets up and leaves.
I don't think I'm getting much sleep tonight. Well, I'm just gonna have like my daggers at the ready. I have no idea where anyone else is, so.
That's the best part. Your whole group is
everyone's just gone. So,
I want you to roll a arts check.
Me?
Difficulty 2. Yeah.
Arts. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Only one advantage. Everything canceled out.
You're not sure what it was, but you know it was your family's tune, but something seemed a little different to it with it.
Okay.
You're not able to pinpoint what.
I'm just gonna basically be thinking on that for probably most of the night. Just like thinking on that tune and trying to figure it out.
Okay.
And here we are having a nice restful sleep.
Everyone else is having a nice restful sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Galway's definitely snoring it up. Sorry, go ahead.
Didn't get to. I need you to roll a perception or vigilance check.
Okay. Difficulty?
2 or 3. Let me grab. 3. Okay.
Wow.
Ouch.
Bad roll.
That was an awful roll.
Yikes.
You don't do that
Morning
often,
comes.
man. Oof.
And Zengetsu, you wake up to have a piece of paper flapping in your face.
What do you mean by flapping in my face?
It's like the wind's blowing and you feel it hitting your face.
Okay, I'll get up and grab the piece of paper.
There's a dagger pinning it to the wall right above where your head was.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And it has a bounty notice for Hayu.
For Hayu?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
At least it's not me for a change.
No, your bounty notices aren't public.
Of course not. The family would never let that out.
I'm gonna go to the,
This is not one of those, like, authority posted bounties. This is a underworld bounty.
I'm gonna book it to the merchant inn.
Whose wife did I seduce this then?
So you get there, and unless the three of them slept in, they would probably be there eating.
Yeah, no, my character, he's not much of a sleep in. Got to get up early so he can clean.
Gyang, Gyawe, are you guys also up with Hayu or not?
If so, did we did we share a room, or did we all have separate
To
rooms?
you?
I went to bed before you got there because you went to the other one first.
So I'm gonna say that gang and I shared the room again. So I came in to get to the room with gang in
Okay.
there. I don't know if you also stayed in the same room because he followed me after. But whenever I got into the room with gang, I went right to bed.
Even
So-
among friends, I
the
still have
upgraded
standing,
room.
sadly. I'm kidding.
So definitely he stayed in his own room. So if Zengetsu came and tried to get Hayu, then I don't know where our rooms are situated, but if I heard Zengetsu talk and I heard any kind of a discussion, I don't know how deep I was sleeping, but I snored pretty loudly, so it's entirely possible that I slept through it.
Okay. I don't know what time you get up in the morning, if you wake up early or not. I know Gyang typically
I mean,
gets up
I
pretty
used
early.
to, before I had my memory problem, I used to be super regimented, but I think that I've kind of fallen off that wagon since I had that memory issue. So
Young would have gotten up maybe even earlier than he normally would to try to catch any trader, especially the trader that he talked to last time down in the mess before they go and do a trading route. So he would be hanging around. He would be specifically looking for people coming out of rooms, going on trading. He would even go outside to see if there was someone from other inns gathering goods or whatever, ready to go somewhere. He's wanting to engage with someone or multiple people that are traders early in the morning.
Okay. Yeah, there's a number of traders. A lot of them look to be coming, not going yet. Getting ready for the festival next week.
Oh, well, that's fine.
It's a
He's
couple
more than
days
happy to talk
away.
to the people coming. So, just in general, I don't want to take too long, but he is obviously just making small talk, but he is after specific information with them. He doesn't start with this, but if they're willing to talk to him for a few minutes after saying how their trip was and normal general things,
Yeah.
if they're willing to talk to him for a few minutes after that, he would start asking questions as to whether any of them have come across a substance, a gas, a plant, anything that might affect the way that people behave, that would change their behavior, that would make them act erratically in a way that is not like normal, maybe the way that they speak, maybe the way, and he's asking people whether they've come across this because he believes that he has, but he hasn't been able to figure out what has caused this, and so he's asking around to see if anyone else might know.
You get a number of stories. You find out one guy talks about how he knows there's some mushrooms that can do that. One person said an alchemist created a potion that could make people follow commands and alter things about their minds. He's heard of people getting possessed by spirits. You've heard, you hear someone tell a story of someone dying or nearly dying and coming back, and then they seem to act different. Someone comes back from war and seems to be a completely different person. Or other traumatic events causing schisms in people's minds.
All right, could I make a check, because I don't want to take too long. Could I make some sort of check? You can have a look at the skills and see what matches this. Gyung is trying to equate what he hears from these people to see if that might match what he has noticed in his companions. What check would you like me to make for that, please?
While you're looking that up, can I just say, like, when they said dying and coming back, just remind me of when you thought Emiko was dead and then she came back to life.
Yep. But remember that your acting weird was actually before this.
Yeah.
Before you came back. Yes.
I wonder if this is also about Galway's distinct shift since the nightmare in his sleep episode.
I mean, I don't know if you remember, but last time there was a lot of times that Gyung was like, what? Huh? So that's what this is all about. It's about the weird, well, in his mind, weird behavior that everyone else was kind of, well, not quite everyone else, but most other people in his group were kind of portraying. So
it's going to be... two different roles.
Yeah.
It's going to be a forbidden spirit and a botany zoology.
Forbidden
Botany
spirit.
is the one there.
And these just standard difficulties?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
because you're connecting them with information you already have.
Standard difficulties. That one. And what did you say? Botany and zoology?
Yep.
Flat and failure.
You're not sure. You're not able to piece it together.
All right. So
all these stories line up to have people acting very different.
Yeah. I mean,
very
this continues to make sense with the narrative in general for those that might have missed last time. And this will be the last thing that I say for a little bit to allow the other people to decide what they're doing. But for those that missed it last time, the other people weren't necessarily acting weird. It was just that Gyung feels that they were acting weird. The way that they were talking, the way that they were so bent on killing these bandits, you know, without question as to humaneness. Now, in his mind, in Young's mind, that is out of character. I don't think in my player mind that it's out of character, but he does. And so that's what he is checking. That's what I'm doing here. Yes.
So I will say that Goa has definitely been acting weird because of the events during that nightmare when he was faced with those choices over and over and over again, and then as a player, unfortunately I didn't want to take up all that time with like choice after choice after choice after choice. So I got to the point where I was like, here's what I want. What do I do? And like then I finally like broke down and took a choice and got corrupted again, and lost all of my memory from this is above the table. Lost all my memory from before I walked through the academy doors. So I don't remember anything from my childhood or whenever I was like in the village and all the times that I was helpful and all the priesthood training and everything. I literally just remember coming to the academy and that's it. So I've definitely not been myself since that time period.
I mean, Emiko's been less of herself. She actually isn't trying to immediately slit throats and, you know, break people's spirits all the time. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. She's being nice.
I mean, to be fair, I still have that knowledge of the tower. Not like a whole, not the entirety of it, but I still have that knowledge of the tower, which is exactly what I wanted. But I had to make such a big trade, and that has definitely affected who I am. So you would definitely notice a shift in. I'm not as what's the word? Good isn't the right word. I'm not as benevolent, I guess, as I would have been initially. I'm more neutral now.
Cool. I will let other people take the spotlight. And I think you were asking questions about as to what we were doing this morning in relation to the fact that Emiko's contact has meant that the story is progressing in a certain way, and where we are and what we're doing, and if we might be available. Is that right? If we might be in the line of figuring out that something's happening?
Because Zengetsu's coming rushing into where you're at. I'm trying to figure out, would you be downstairs or is he going to have to try to find you? If you just made it clear you're already downstairs. So when Zengetsu comes in, you're there talking with people about... He comes in and the guy's like, yeah, man, there's this shroom that's like, opens your eyes, man, and makes you act chill. You should really try some. It like opens up your mind. Should I bring some for you?
Perfect moment for Zengetsu to come into the situation.
Yeah, that's when Zengetsu walks through the door and sees Gyang talking to this guy.
I'm just going to interrupt him and just walk up to Gyang and say, where's Hayu? He was staying here last night.
Oh, chill, man.
I'll just like
I need
put my hand on his
shrooms.
face and push him away.
So Gyang would answer that he didn't see. I don't think I saw Hayu come in because I went to bed earlier, and I definitely woke up earlier than him. So I would say that
You woke up to from Gyawe next to you.
I'll go up to the bar.
Well, Gyawe's in your room, but not Hayu. Hayu was in a different room.
I'll go up to the bartender or whatever. I'm looking for Hayu. He wears fancy white robes and long black hair, and I need to find him right away.
Hayu, would you be down there for breakfast or in your room?
I mean, I would have been having breakfast in my room more than likely, but
Okay. Let me see if he's interested in talking to you. Give me a moment. I'll be right up. And he comes up. Excuse me, sir.
I'll follow him at a little short distance so I can see which door he goes to.
He knocks on your door.
And then I'm going to push past him and go into the room.
Okay.
To you too. You wanted to share breakfast? You could have asked.
And then I'm just going to hold the piece of paper out and put it right into Hayu's, like right in front of him, not right in his face, but right in front of him, so he can see it and then grab it.
I need you to roll a coordination difficulty 2.
Me?
Yep.
How about athletics?
Nope.
Because I'm going to just push past him.
Yep. I get that. And he understands that you're built well, so he's trying to not go strength to strength. He's trying to take you out your legs. So the coordination is, do you catch yourself from face planting or not?
All right.
You stumble. Do you catch yourself or do you not?
Oh, nice.
You do. And he starts calling for the bouncer to get guards to get you out of there. Hayu, you see Zengetsu stumble into your room as the innkeeper tried to trip him, keep him out of your room, and calls for guards to drag him out. And Zengetsu stumbles in and holds a paper up right at you.
What are the details on the paper? Is it really obvious it's me, or is it just my name?
It looks pretty close to you. So decent artist rendition of it, and it does have your name and is a bounty notice for
There's
you.
no details about where to collect the bounty or anything?
No, but it has a marking on it.
Oh, okay. Assuming a marking I don't immediately recognize.
No.
I look at it, and then I look around it.
I don't think you're very familiar with assassination rings and killer circuits.
No, aware of. Wouldn't say, like, directly involved.
That's why I said no.
I'm not directly involved either.
My family generally tries to be, honorable and above more shady dealings. Now, bribery, that's a totally different thing.
Are you saying
Anyways.
assassin work isn't honorable?
You think sneaking up and poisoning people while they're sleeping? That's not honorable. Really? At least I beat people by outsmarting them. Anyways, I had to look around the notice as Jane gets when I go, are you threatening me? Is this your doing?
You to me?
Yeah.
Obviously not. I came to warn you. I'm going to drop the paper and I'm going to start leaving.
Well, where did you find it?
On the boat.
On our boat?
Yes.
Oh. Do you know who posted it?
Nope, I was asleep. It's probably at that point that I'm kind of pushing past the innkeeper to leave again. Since he called the guards and I don't want to have to kill a bunch of guards.
I mean, they're not going to kill you now that I'm talking to you. It's pretty clear to the innkeeper I know you.
Yeah, the innkeeper's like, I am so sorry, sir. He's such a brute to burst in like that.
Yeah, forgive my friend, I say to the innkeeper.
Oh, you know him. Okay.
He can be a bit uncouth at times. Oh, wait, I should have said pardon, my friend. That's the name of the skill.
I will let you finish your breakfast then. I'm sorry for disturbance. And he will close the door and leave.
The bouncers give me any trouble on the way out?
Nope. They're good with you leaving.
Okay.
Generally, in
Okay.
most well-to-do places, once someone that's considered well-to-do says thumbs up, everybody else just bows and goes, "Oh, okay." At least in old Chinese culture.
Yep. Emiko. You're having food. The city lord's assistant that came to you last night comes in and hands you a letter that is sealed and stamped. And a box. It's not a large box, but it's a decent sized box that is shut. We do not have the manpower for this, so we are requesting you return to the academy and bring them this. He sets the box and letter in front of you. You're muted if you're still. I can't hear what you're saying.
Sorry. I was just saying, do you mind if I check what it is, or is it only for certain eyes?
It's for the head of the academy. It's a request.
Alright, understood. Do you know what's in the box?
I believe it's probably a gift for the academy.
Alright. Understood. Thank you very much.
You think it's
I will-
probably like a payment for services or a payment for what they're requesting?
Mm-hmm. I will deliver it to the academy then.
We appreciate your service on this matter.
We will try to get help from the academy and see what we can do on the rest of the bandits.
We greatly appreciate that.
All right, thank
Is there
you.
anything else you need?
To find my companions?
Let me see if I can help with that. Give me a little bit of time.
Thank
And
you.
Hour and a half later, he comes back in. So I spoke with the guards. Apparently they stayed in the other inn, not far down the road, where most of the merchants stay. And apparently one of them slept on the boat.
I'll probably immediately know it's Sengetsu. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I will tip him as well for his trouble.
Appreciates it. And then he heads back to do his duties. And now you know where your teammates are.
Yeah! I mean, I could have probably done the search myself, but I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm exhausted, and, you know...
So now you know that 3 of them stayed at the merchant inn, not far from you.
Yep. So after I'm done eating, I will start heading that way, still keeping an eye out to see if I'm still being followed or not.
Okay. As you get near to the inn, the other 3 are, this beggar child comes out and is like, lady, I was told to give you paper.
Okay,
and
I
holds
will
paper up for you.
take said paper.
Hi, lady. And they leave.
And I'm just like, nod. All right, what's on this paper?
You see a picture of you in your room with your interesting face you put on, pondering and worrying last night, and it's signed by your brother.
Do I know which brother?
Which one is the silliest of them?
Well, you know, I do know one brother that is very good at disguising themselves.
Yeah, the one who's silliest.
Uh-huh. And I've
yeah, you
already
think
met them,
that's-
apparently in disguise before.
Apparently they were watching you last night because they drew a picture of you. A very, very well done picture of you.
I'm just gonna be like, oh my gosh.
And on it he says, hide and seek, I found you. It like has like a smiley face and a heart.
Honestly, if I ever find you, I'm going to kill you. She's just gonna stuff it just in her little pouch that she's carrying. It's just unbelievable, and just keep walking. Give me a heart attack. I'm literally being hunted right now, and you're playing around, watching me while I'm in my room. Like, what? But still doesn't explain like the other guy.
Well, as you stuff it in your jacket, you see there's a small message on the edge of it that says, careful, I kept a tail off you in the city. They may follow you out of the city.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thanks for the heads up. But
And
also, you could have just come said hi. You're like a normal brother. Like a normal person would, but no, you just gotta like.
Wait.
creep
Who in your
outside my window.
Who in your family's normal?
Stop.
I thought it was them. I thought they were the normalist one. Nope.
Stop. You are hurt.
All right. So yeah, you get to the inn, and the three of them are there.
Finally, there you guys all are.
This is where we stay.
Nobody told me where you are all going, so.
You didn't ask. You just walked off.
Well, I expected you guys to follow in, but because I know Hayu was gonna stay there. No, I'm talking about the people that followed me. But
I didn't follow you. I followed Hayu.
I expected Hayu to be there.
I'll let
Awesome, now
Hayu.
I'm not part of your group.
Young, shut up. I've had a night, okay?
Young, you see like she has like black rings around her eyes, like she didn't sleep at all last night.
Oh, I'm totally not going to be diplomatic about this. I am going to tell her,
Gee, Emiko, you look like shit.
No, duh.
You look like you slept in a barrel of fish and you got all the oil all over your face. And I would know.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up a plate of food and shove it in his face.
Nice.
Just a plate of food and just
Children.
shut up.
Yahweh, your food's now missing.
It's now on Gyeong's face.
I mean, like I think I have a piece. I have my chopsticks and I have a piece of food that I'm about to put in my mouth, and then I see her pick the plate up and shove it in Young's face, and I keep the food right here, and like I just look up. Why my plate? Why my plate?
It was the closest.
I just
Anyways, so I talked to the Lord yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me a box and a letter to take back to the academy.
Do you have it with you?
Of course I have it with me.
Okay. I don't know if you put it somewhere. I mean, who knows?
Where would I put it?
I don't know, the boat?
I didn't go back to the boat.
Did I know that?
Plus, why would I leave something that was given to me by the Lord on the boat unsecured?
Well, I mean, Zangetsu slept on the boat, so anyway.
Didn't he come here though? Out of character.
After he woke up, yeah, after he woke up. Well, anyway, did you look at what was in the box?
No.
Okay,
it was
good.
for.
It's not for you. That's right. Okay, good.
I'm not, like, why would I need to look in a box? Like, I'm a noble. I don't need that.
This is good potato on this. Yeah.
Grab a glass of water and throw it on him. Didn't I tell you to shut up?
Hayu, can I have you roll a craft check and you have a boost on it?
Oh my god.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever rolled a crafting check.
Be back in a minute.
We're almost done.
What is a? How do I do that? What is a crafting check?
It is a skill in the knowledge section. And you roll
Structural?
it the same
craft.
way.
There we go. And what was the difficulty?
2.
Okay.
Hey.
Well,
You're jealous of Emiko right now. He smells like she had some of the good liquor. Like the fancy stuff that you can't get around here.
my pride won't let me admit that I was wrong to come into this inn out of spite.
But it's faint, but you can smell it. Like it's one that your parents, your father had ordered special for special events, and it was exquisite, and its aroma was special. But you're like, and you smell it, and Emiko, he leans towards you a little bit and is like sniffing at your body, like he's like smelling you like you didn't take a bath or something, but his nose is moving like towards where that letter is. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but he's like he's like smelling you. How you catch yourself and can stop, but just like instinctually you're like, where is that smell? I remember that. It's kind of like, you get a memory of a scent from like your childhood, and you're like,
yeah,
what?
They don't serve that in this region, kind of thing.
Yeah. So Gyawa and Gyang would see you be like on Emiko.
What happened?
Just kind of give him a look, like.
I'm creeping on Emiko.
Okay.
Made the mistake of smelling like good food.
Well, if you were there, you could have some too.
Well, no, see, they don't serve it then. That's what I'm saying. Where'd you get that? They don't serve that at that inn.
Oh no.
Where I got it. I mean, I ate good food there.
Did you say food or drink to her?
I mean, I said food, but, edibles, things that taste good, smell good. You get the idea.
As this goes, Gyang is going to walk away. He's going to obey Emiko's request, not demand at all. It's not a demand.
No,
It's
not a
really
demand at
demand.
all.
Request to be quiet, and he's going somewhere specific, but Emiko doesn't know where he's going. He's just going to leave towards the dock area.
Just like, wow, it suddenly got quiet.
Your transportation just left, Emiko.
I mean, I'm sure I can find someone else to take me.
Gawe, Hayu, you know that Gyang is the one who can handle the boat, and he just left. I don't know if you're gonna wait.
I'll follow Gang out.
He's got your food anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like my food. I mean, my food was thrown out. I took my one bite of food, and Gang left, and I followed him out.
As you leave, the innkeeper gives you a couple cooked sweet potatoes.
Thank you.
I'm sorry that the lady was so cruel and stole your food.
She can be a bitch sometimes. Thank you.
Please come again. So, Yahweh's following Gyang. Gyang, you would see Zengetsu up ahead a little bit, heading towards the boat, I believe you said. Cool. And hey, you, Emiko, are you guys chilling, or what are you doing?
Well, since she doesn't want to answer me honestly, I mean, I'm not going to miss my ride.
Not lying. They had good food. You asked about the food and it was good. Like, I mean, obviously had better, but wasn't bad.
Well,
just
you
give you
would
a very
know that he's not
suspicious
meaning
glare.
the standard fare that you ate, because he's eaten there before and it's the same thing you guys ate last time.
Yeah, she knows, but he said food, so she's a bit like, I don't know what
No, it's all
else
good.
you want.
I was trying to make sure player understood what character would know.
Yeah.
Very suspicious stare, and then I'm going to also go follow.
And I'm just like, okay, that's. Well, since everyone else left, I'm just gonna follow too.
Okay. So, staggered behind each other, you eventually get to the boat. Unless you're going somewhere else.
Nope, that's perfect.
No, but I'm just continuing keeping an eye out for peoples that may or may not be following me. Also, I know that one of my brothers is here, so I'm trying to see if I can pick them out by like looking at eyes, and like maybe I can see something in their facial or whatever.
So as you're leaving, a really old drunk beggar is on the dock, and he bumps into you, and he's like, I'm sorry, pretty lady, flower, and stumbles off past you. As this guy passed you, you got the same whiff on him that you did from Emiko. But as he bumped into Emiko and handed her a flower, he then stumbled off out of view around the corner.
All right.
Do I recognize the flower from like home or something?
Well, it took you a moment, but then you look at it. It's the exact same type of flower that you had growing in your backyard at home.
I'm just gonna look and like go around the corner to see where they went.
He's gone.
And I'm just like, gosh darn it! One of these days I'm gonna catch you, okay? Maybe we can have like a normal conversation and, catch up on things. So I'm going to go back to the boat a bit frustrated.
I followed you a little ways, and when you turn around to go back towards the boat, you just see me standing there looking at you like you're absolutely insane.
Just like, yes.
Milady? You never want to challenge crazy people, especially not out in the open. That's a very bad call.
I'm just like, okay then, and start walking back to the boat.
When you get to the boat, Young is facing the other way, and he doesn't say a word. But when he eventually turns, which is not immediately, but when like everyone's in the boat and then he like turns to make sure that everyone's seated, you realize that he's got fish oil on his cheeks. And it looks exactly like you look this morning.
I'm gonna go up to, hey, can you swim?
Why don't you find out?
I'll be like,
I'm gonna try and pull her in with me. Can I do that?
Yes.
What do I need?
Children.
In athletics?
can I try to resist?
Athletics.
You will need to roll a vigilance.
By grabbing on.
Children.
If you don't if you don't pass the vigilance roll from his athletics roll, you're not going to notice because you're pushing him over, and by that point, so we're going to have him roll his athletics, and then you can roll vigilance to try to avoid it.
All right. Well, I mean, it's not going to be difficult. I'll tell you that. My athletics isn't great. Let's see. I'm guessing I'm standard difficulty for this check, right?
No, just do flat.
Just do flat. All right.
Because she's already grabbing onto you, so.
All right. So that's what you need.
All right. So you have to roll a vigilance, difficulty 1, with 1 setback.
Fair enough.
You're able to notice he's going to pull you. If you want to not fall in, you have to get coordination check.
Okay.
Difficulty 2, because you're losing balance.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, you yank her forward and she nearly goes in with you, but she's able to stop herself.
Okay.
Just
so she
before.
just sees Guillaume disappear in the water. You just see him disappear. He's just gone.
He's gone. Yeah.
I guess that's a no.
So the other 3 of you get to bear witness to this as she just shoves your pilot, who can, the only one who can actually navigate boat, overboard.
So after a minute of him not popping up, I'm gonna look over the side and then look over the other side. And if you don't see him, I'm gonna take my sword off and then dive in.
I
Oh no,
mean,
you can quickly make a perception check for us. Just like
oh my
blank.
God.
Oh yeah, so you do see something. You see a reed that's like without its tip and it's moving in a suspicious manner.
Oh, okay. So you're swimming.
Yeah.
Okay, then I won't dive in. I'll continue making the boat ready to go.
Okay.
But no one else knows that this is going on.
He's
So
just
to the other three of you think
Yeah.
that Yang just went into the water and is gone.
Thanks, Emiko. You basically just like cost us our like the only person that can drive the damn boat. What is wrong with you today?
Nothing's wrong with me.
So you
Just
just
sometimes
so you just shove people
lesson.
people off? I mean, come on. So are you gonna drive the boat? It's not even your boat. Are you gonna steal the boat? I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, you're the cause of this. So what are we doing?
I guess we could always have a funeral for them.
I mean, you basically just like shoved the dude off that like created your cairn and like went through the trouble of eulogizing you. I guess you don't like him that much anymore. Disappointing.
It's at this point that Guillaume will just get sick of being in the water. He'll swim up to the boat and pull himself in, and he doesn't seem phased by the fact that he's been in the water, and he just grabs the oar and he just ignores Emiko.
Oh, you're
Doesn't
already
even
in.
look
Okay.
at her.
I was gonna say I'll help you get in if I see you getting in, but I'm gonna do it with magic, so I don't have to touch you and get wet.
Okay, fair enough.
That's what we'll call it for this crazy session. Were you going to say something?
No, you're good.
We went a little
You're-
over because we were dealing with a number of things.
No worries.
Talk about a crazy time. You all are
Yeah.
crazy. Viewers, thank
Good
you for
thing I
being here.
didn't go in because I have the letter.
Jesus Christ.
We hope you enjoyed. Be sure to join us next time. Until then, as always, enjoy the story. We'll catch you all next time.
Bye-bye.